Hey.
What was that?
Oh, Blake, I was afraid I was gonna have to wrestle it for a second.
Please tell me that was the first thing the audience hears.
No, it was Jane saying, "Don't tell me I have to wrestle it." Hello, hello everyone.
You'll never know.
Hello everyone that I did not actually link to. So retroactively, all of y'all who were not readily available here. Let me get the actual. You guys get to listen to me actually link my streams to various places.
Coding ASMR.
Look, how about
Want to add some paper rustles to it? Oh wait, this is cardboard.
this? What?
What did you call me? Look, I know I'm two-dimensional, but still.
Your paper
I wish.
My
same.
lord. Okay, so hopefully now we can get more than just the four of us. I almost said the three of us, and I forgot to include myself for a second. Hello, people. Hello, hello.
To be fair, going off last week, are we sure that people can hear you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Double check on that.
I did double check my mic, and it is picking me up today.
Good.
So hello! Belatedly, let's get through the actual introduction that I should have probably done already, but instead was caught up with doing all... I've had a weird day today. I've had a late start, late even for me, so... Anyway, hello, and it's me, your friend. Hi there, Lorelai here. Today we're gonna be gaming. I have...
Nice Jane impression.
I have with me in call this asshole by the name of Griffin.
I have donuts.
Fuck you. He actually has
Fuck you.
he has voodoo donuts. If you know anything about what they've got, well then you know exactly how much I hate him right now. Stop it. Don't. Put that away.
Oh,
It's a
that was
reference
so
to Alex.
good!
Put it away. No. Anyway, so the other ones in this call, are red as a tomato.
I wish I were D as a donut. Because look at those beautiful donuts. Oh!
And the other bean, Alex. Alex versus the internet.
Hi, friends, and Griffin.
That's about right.
This is an epic gamer moment. Lorelai, Alex Griffin, and D&D Pinkie Pie. I'm so happy to see you. I mean,
You've been kin-typed.
Wouldn't be the first time.
yeah. And well, we've already kin-typed you a few times there, Alex.
Yeah, but at least I own it.
That's true. I do.
Jane doesn't?
I do remember
I
I do remember you kin-typing with Zephrys. Obviously,
Oh,
there's more than a little Egbert in you. I still love when I showed you the picture of Ken and you're like, who's this Egbert looking guy?
I mean,
Yeah,
in all
no, that was
defense- In all defense, they are
genuinely-
Zephrys as fuck.
Yeah, they are. Very much so. So, stream's going great so far. Yeah, all of the 4 minutes into it. So, obviously, got started a little late today, which of course got me thrown off of my normal rhythm for getting things, which is why I did it out of order. Started the stream, and then I sent out the links to everyone. Look. Who is that with the Egbert face? Yep.
The funniest thing is the person behind that player character doesn't really know about Homestuck.
Nope, Luke does not know about the Homestucks. Well, he's heard about it in passing, but...
And I do
Oh.
love how, like, Ken is this sort of perfect fusion of John Egbert and Izuku Midoriya.
Oh my god. Yeah? So
Okay.
basically, serious protagonist energy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, all you lovely people who came here today, First of all, you can probably tell by the stream name that I'm planning on tackling more Final Fantasy VII today. Another one of the reasons why I explicitly asked Jane to join us.
Because she is just Eris.
She is. It's just straight up. She's just straight up Eris. I mean, that's just it. You had the innate delivery down for this character that it's just like, I don't know that I didn't know that I had you as a headcanon voice for Eris until you just did it, and it's just like, okay, yeah, that's Eris. And hello, Skeeto. It's been a while since I think we've had you in the stream, or at least as far as I don't know that I've seen you. I know that I've seen you popping in a little bit every once in a while, but it's good to see you. Yeah, I said that so aggressively. It's good to see you!
Good to see you.
So I'm gonna pop open the game, but as usual, I mean, this is the, obligatory plug kind of thing. Well, I thank you, Skeeto.
Yeah.
Let's start this off, he says.
Let's get it started.
Hot.
Let's get it started. Hot!
In here.
Yeah.
Let me share. Select something to stream with you guys. There we go.
Hell yeah.
And that way you can track along with the game as I play. But it is good to have you back, Skeeto. I have had a Skeeto-shaped hole in my chat streams and in my heart. So here we are. I do appreciate that, by the way. I really do.
Welcome back, Skeeto-tun.
I love the fact that Cloud's giant sword was likely made so giant due to hardware or art style, but the universe stuck with it and offered an explanation. Griffin is totally Cloud in this game, or at least his voice is.
I mean,
Actually,
yeah, I was gonna say, we're actually turning that to the actual anime pro tag here, which is Lorelei.
I mean... I'm trying to remember the buttons that I need to press. Okay.
The right ones.
I'm gonna eat you.
I mean, I've got donuts
In
to
your
spare.
own time.
So I believe I had just finished off with all of the gathering of dress components to get Cloud ready to go into Don Corneo's mansion.
And now Thunderhead here is ready for her audition.
We're gonna send Cloud to the prom.
The sword is actually a Musashi reference.
The sword
Imagine-
was the friend we made along the way.
I feel loved and missed at the same time, yay me. Basically, the Buster Sword is designed to be modeled after a boat oar, whereas Sephiroth's sword is designed to be modeled after Kojiro's drying pole. Oh yeah, that part. Yes, that part. The part that made a lot of gamers kind of uncomfortable back in the day, and others laughing at it because, oh no. I'm so glad that remake embraced it the way that they did.
Oh yeah.
That was a beautiful cutscene.
And even just like, Tifa on seeing Cloud. I know, nailed it. Let's move on.
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on.
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on.
So good.
All right.
My head is
Hooray.
still stuck in the Buster Sword is designed to be modeled after a boat, or can you imagine you're running an oppressive government and someone comes to dismantle it by just whacking you with an oar? The sheer energy of that alone, the vibe alone.
I mean, when you're so pissed you kill someone with a boat.
Not an
That
oar,
scene
just
from
the whole
Pacific
boat.
Rim.
I mean, God, you say boat, and of course, here's a funny thing, and I'm gonna get political on the stream. What a big shock, right? News today. Apparently, there was a boat parade that was being arranged to celebrate Trump, and they've been in distress. And literally today, Trump supporters have to jump off sinking ship is, in fact, a literal statement.
I mean, it already was. Now it's just,
It's
the
just
truth
literally
here.
a sinking ship that they have to jump off of. So, alright. Let's convince this guy that we're a pretty girl.
You don't have to convince me. Damn, your friend's hot too.
Told ya.
Come in, come in. Two ladies coming through.
Woo!
Go get the ladies!
Katri is currently already a sinking ship. You're not wrong.
Oh, hi, not Reno.
Hey, ladies.
Sup, nerd?
I can see her saying that!
Yeah!
I'll go and let the Dawn know you're here. Wait here.
Sex.
I'll go and let the Dawn know you're here. Wait here, don't wander around.
There's so many animatic-worthy quotes from this Let's Play already.
Now's our chance. Let's find Tifa. And then maybe we can get animated.
I mean...
You want to get animated with Tifa? Wow.
Yeah, man. I
Listen.
have eyes.
Let's do what we do on the PlayStation loading screen.
This was the dumbest possible way to arrange any of this. Anyway,
Dungeon.
I have 2 hands.
I
and
still
I'm
love
breaking them.
I still love the moment that he runs in here and he sees Tifa and then he immediately embarrassedly hides.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh shit.
Coward.
Honestly, me too.
Supposedly repaired the economy. Yeah, well, whatever.
Tifa? Nice to meet you. I'm Eris. Future girlfriend. Cloud's told me a lot about you.
What was that part that you just said?
Don't worry about it.
And you are? Oh, yeah. Hey. And you are... Hey, you're the one with Cloud in the park.
Right, with Cloud. Bingo.
I like the exchange of like, hi, I'm Eris. And Tifa's like, and you are?
Yeah! That's what I was confused by, because it's like, hi, I'm Eris. And you are...
It's aggressive, and then there's that.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry. We just met. It's nothing.
What do you mean, don't worry? About what?
Clearly she's interested
No,
in Eris.
no, don't misunderstand. Cloud and I grew up together. I'm giving her a weirdly adult voice. Cloud and I grew up together, nothing more.
Dang. Poor Cloud, having to stand there and listen to both of us call him nothing. Right, Cloud?
Cloud?
Yeah, he got a job at Fanboy Hooters.
This fucking music isn't helping.
Say hi.
Let me get past you. Wait. Right, this is how I get past you.
I like how it's ether in quotes.
Eris says, say hi. And the Cloud just fucking does a lap around the room before
Say
talking to her.
Cloud grabs a bottle. What are you reaching for, Tifa?
Cloud? Why are you dressed like that? And what are you doing here? Never mind. What happened to you after the fall? Are you hurt?
Not physically.
Slow down. Let me answer. I'm dressed like this because there was no other way to get in here. I'm alright.
It looks damn good.
I mean, you know, he nailed it.
He did.
Moving on.
I'm alright. Eris helped me out. Oh, Eris did.
Her
Help
garden
with
broke
and
my
everything.
fall. And my spine.
Tifa, explain what you're doing in a place like this. Yeah,
Ahem. I'll just plug my ears. You two have fun.
It's actually candy when I'm on the clock.
La 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 la.
I'm glad you're okay. Thanks. What happened? When we got back from the Sector 5 reactor, we saw a weird man. Oh wait, it's you. Barrett. Barrett caught him and squeezed some information out of him.
Among other
Barrett
things.
caught him and squeezed him.
we found a weird man. Barrett.
Yeah. That's
Honestly, a weird man.
when the Don's name popped up. Right, Don Corneo. Bear told me to leave the lecture. What is with the formatting on this one?
Yeah.
Bear.
It's like in weird it's like written like a haiku.
Barrett told me to leave. It's snowing on Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji. He beat me to it.
Okay. But something's been bothering me. I see. So you wanted the story straight from Corneo's mouth. Well, I made it here, but now I'm stuck.
Literally
Homestuck.
came to the table.
Homestuck.
Yeah.
Corneo is looking for a bride. Every day he gets 3 girls, chooses one of them, and then,
Hides the other 2 behind 2 of 3 doors.
well,
Yikes.
and then we get to play a prize of, never mind. Anyway, I have to be the girl for tonight.
Sorry, but I overheard.
You did a great job of plugging your ears there, Eris.
I know, right? Amazing, stupendous. Moving
What
on.
can you expect? She doesn't have fingers.
If you know the 3 girls, there's no problem, right?
I guess so, but
We have 2 here, right?
no, Eris, I can't involve you.
Too bad, Buster. Oh, so it's alright for Tifa to be in danger. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't want Tifa in. Is it all right?
I grew up in the slums. I'm used to danger. Danger's my middle name. Do you trust me?
Not even slightly, we only just met.
I can show you the world.
Woo!
Yes. Thanks, Miss Eris.
Call me Eris. I'm gonna show you something splendid.
Yeah, Miss Eris was my father.
Hey!
And my mother.
It's time, ladies. The dawn is waiting.
Dawn can wait 5 more minutes.
I doubt Aaron and Dan would care, yeah. I told you not to wander around. I tell you, women nowadays. Hurry up, will ya? I guess I don't need to ask, but the other girl is me, right? You're right. You didn't need...
To ask.
This is such Japanese timing, I swear.
Mhm.
You know, you don't look bad if you don't look closely. Wow!
Jesus.
I'm sorry!
Right,
you?
okay.
Bitch, I nailed it! You need to take tips from
Yeah,
me!
I could say the same about your Walmart ass heels, Kifa. Moving on.
Did you just call her Kifa?
You call my handiwork Walmart?
Like the fact that we were all 4 of us were just 100% ready to throw down at that.
Hello, Golden Welcome, Himbo
Someone hold my
Cloud.
earrings.
I wonder what Barrett would say if he could see you.
He'd say, damn.
But
Marlene
hell.
just got a new mama.
They're going to get suspicious if we don't hurry.
Alright.
Let's get
Oh.
a move on.
Stop, don't run it! Look!
Oh, they're both inside.
Hey Tifo, wanna see my favorite spot?
It's the inside of Cloud's spine.
Yes. One could call it the C spot.
Griffin.
Fall by the dead.
No.
Oh god. I feel like that. Like if I ever get into like streaming or anything with a soundboard, I just want that. That's one of my buttons.
Don't you even think about dissing the dress. Alright. The Don's waiting in his room.
Rooster-looking motherfucker.
Oh, this fucker. Alright. Griffin,
Yeah.
you take Don Corneo.
All right.
boy.
Let me see. What shall I do for this guy? Okay, I think I got it.
How about Alex? You take Koch.
Alright, ladies. Line up in front of the dawn.
Perfect voice.
Honestly.
No
The
thanks.
OT3 is here!
Good. Splendid.
Oh my god, but I still need to set up my soundboard. Mickey voice. No, no Mickey voice. Never.
No!
Anyway.
He just jumps?
Yep. Well, let's see. Which girl should
No!
I choose?
No! That's it! No!
Hi guys, welcome to a 3-person stream.
I mean, you realize this is probably how Minnie got her position, right?
Leave
Wow.
Minnie out of this!
Okay.
That was not appropriate, but anyway,
Fair,
go
fair.
ahead.
Let's see. Which girl should I choose? Mhm. This one? Or this one?
Just fuck off with Eris, I guess.
That's the intention, yes.
Oh, wow. Not that I want your crusty, but anyway.
Krusty?
Sorry, man.
I've made up my mind! My choice for tonight is...
Drum roll, please.
this healthy-looking girl.
You can come up with any given compliment, and the compliment you come up with is healthy looking.
More than I can say for me.
Skeeto, I went into my kitchen for food. All I heard from my room was lore. From lore was... Skeeto, this sentence makes no sense. Anyway, all I heard from my room was lore saying, no, no, no!
Skeeto, you're not allowed to eat.
All I
I
hear.
also love how Don Corneo is looking at Cloud all like, grapes are delicious and easy to procure.
Grapes are easy to eat and easy to... What was it? Easy to acquire.
Yeah, that was
I'll
it.
never divorce that from the fucking sketches that I did of him and Scout in that one thing.
So good.
And Weldon saying that. And then Scout just knew, if you say another word, I'm going to kill you.
Which is what Cloud
See,
is doing
that's
right
just
now.
me talking to Griffin at any given moment. If you say another word, I'm going to kill you.
I'm eating grapes in big brain moment. And, alright, Skeeto, I will give you a pass for being on the buzzed sides of things. You did a big brain. Yes. Anyway, this healthy-looking girl... Oh, wait a sec! Please wait a moment!
Nailed it.
Ooh, she's a ventriloquist. I love chickies who play hard to get. Yowza!
Do you know what consent means?
Have the slightest notion. You can have the rest.
Yes, sir!
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir!
Fucking Bizarro Green Lantern over on the right. Shall we go, my pretty?
I don't have a choice, do I?
Not really, no. Would you do the honors of removing the cigar from my eye?
It is in his eye.
Time to take
Why
one
is
for
it in
the
his eye?
team. I'll miss you, Claudette.
We're finally alone. All right, pussycat. Come to daddy.
I hated everything about that.
Yes.
Daddy, look at him!
Just the roll.
Look at him fucking rotate. He's got moves.
He's got fucking tank tracks.
I can't breathe.
You're so cute. I never get tired of looking at you, even though it's with one eye.
Don, I believe this is what we call a bad touch. Yeah.
You know nothing about touches yet.
I loved your Greatest Showman video, by the way. Thank you, Phoenix. I put a lot of work into that one. I probably should not have. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. I invested a lot into the art side of it, probably way more than I should have, but I really wanted to bring these characters to life and really introduce an audience that never met these characters to these characters, so.
And I'm so happy that we got, you know, Justin the do a little cameo at the end.
Oh yeah, no, cause I already had him record the other stuff that we recruited him for, and I was like, well, this is literally just one line. I wonder if he could. It's what, 5 words there. I wanna sing with a it's five words. And I was like, if you can do this real quick, and it's a sad, petulant scout who's just, you know, jealous and all of that. And he doesn't like Met Weldon, and so it's just like, I want to sing with Ophelia.
Scout whenever he sees Weldon talking to his girlfriend. Oh, villain!
Whether he's talking about Weldon being the villain, or he's like, oh, it's my turn to be the villain.
Yes. Both. Oh, God. Do you like me, too?
Of course.
You sure do know how to make a guy feel good. Then, what do you want to do?
Excuse me?
I'm allowed to use the phrase "whatever you want, Daddy."
Yeah, no.
Whatever you want, Daddy.
Oh man, I can't stand it. Alright then, I'm going to go loop on the 3rd on your ass.
What the fudge?
Out of the suit!
8-foot vertical leap.
Roll.
It's my bloodline technique.
Yeah, there is a way to say no. Roll for harmonization. Well, time to get a shotgun. You know, those are all correct responses. Alright, give me a kiss.
Alright.
Shots.
I think this is Eris.
Just a minute. Hi.
Oh, room service, I forgot. That would explain the order of eggs.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell? Who's there?
Cloud,
Cloud who?
were you really...
Oh, that was smooth.
Yeah.
Can you teach me that, Cloud?
A new challenger approaches. A man, what's going on?
Yeah, that's right. You chose a man, baby. Guess you're learning new things about yourself today. Okay. Shut up. We're asking the questions now. What did your assistants find out? Talk. If you don't tell us, I'll chop it off.
My assistants?
I'll lunge dramatically.
Oh, no, not that. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything.
So, talk.
Everything. I made him find out where the man with the gun arm was. But that's what I was ordered to do.
By whom?
No, if I told you that, I'd be killed.
Talk. If you don't tell us,
I'll rip it off.
I love the fucking posing here. Taking the knee up.
Changes
You know what it
cool.
is, though? It's the boy band pose.
It really is.
it is.
A fucking Rico Suave positioning here.
That way.
It was Heidegger from Shinra! Heidegger, the head of peace preservation.
The head of peace preservation?
I know, I don't get the title either.
And I'm gonna take a pause to take a sip here. Pose for dominance, yep.
Liquid.
We are 30 minutes into this, like, literally on the dot, wow. 30 minutes into this stream.
And we already have our thumbnail.
Oh boy!
Did you say the Shinra? What are they up to? Talk!
The Shinra.
If you don't tell us,
Hell yeah!
I'll smash it.
You're serious, aren't you? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wait, why do I prefer that one? I'm not fooling around here either, you know. Shinra's trying to crush a small rebel group called Avalanche and want to infiltrate their hideout. They're really going to crush them. Literally. Sort of like what you were threatening to do. By breaking the supports holding up the plate above them.
We can still do it.
Break the supports?
Don't threaten me with a good time, Eris.
That was Tifa.
No, but like we'll still do it. Comment. You know what's going to happen? The plate will go, and everything's gonna go BAM! I heard the hideouts in the Sector 7 slums. I'm just glad it's not here in Sector 6.
They're going to wipe out the Sector 7 slums?
Bitch,
Well,
did I
that's-
stutter?
Boy, that's a hell of a mouthful. They're gonna wipe out the Sector 7 slums?
Oh yeah.
Say that's 5 times fast. Cloud, will you come with me to Sector 7?
Slum.
Of course, Tifa. Alright, we're done here, I guess.
I thought what we had was special.
Nope.
Just a second.
I don't like the arrangement of his legs on the bed. They're either broken or there's something weird going on here.
Graphic
Or
design
for
is-
some reason he is stood on the bed.
Animation is my passion.
Shut up!
No, wait. It'll only take a second.
What does that mean?
Why do you think scum like me babbled on about the truth? Because I've given... Well.
I'm the first one.
Yeah,
Yourselves.
because
I'm the
I'm
last
free.
one.
Yeah.
because I'm sure I'll win.
Woohoo! Right! It's the fucking touchdown dance.
Dog,
Ah,
pull the lever, Crook.
Wrong lever!
Wrong lap. No, wait, that was the right one.
Actually, the right one. The wiggle, me.
alright. Griffin, take President Shinra here.
Oh boy.
How are the preparations going?
And Heidegger.
Smoothly. Very smoothly. I signed the Turks to this.
President, are we really going to do this? Simply destroy a group with only a few members?
What's the problem, Reeve? You want out?
No. But, as head of the Urban Development Department, I've been involved in the building and running of Midgar. That's why...
Reeve, flush your personal problems with the rest of your crap.
the mayor's against this anyway. Why are you doing this to the camera, buddy?
Multiple, never heard of her.
My opinion of mayors. He just sits in this building all day feeding his face. You still call that a mayor? Now, if you'll excuse me, sir.
I'm gonna literally split my stomach.
Oh, I split my sides. You're tired. Why don't you take a couple of days off and go somewhere?
Maybe somewhere far
I'll
off.
go
and
to
no
hell!
one can hear you scream.
We'll destroy Sector 7 and report that Avalanche did it. Then we'll send in the rescue operation care of Shinra, Inc.
Operation Care of Shinra Inc. Like it's like, you know, anyway.
Well, it's send in the rescue operation, probably courtesy of care of.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you read it a different way.
Oh, yeah.
Go somewhere? How about the beach?
Yes.
Son of a beach!
Let's go to the beach each.
I really need to thank Don
Monkey
Corneo for
Ninja.
the cigar trend. This is perfect. End scene.
I love how Cloud is the only one to land.
And I love all. I mean, since they. I mean, I hate to say this, but they literally all three of them just ate shit.
Yeah.
Tifa there with the head right next to the pipe. Good God.
That's Eris.
Oh, sorry.
Bruh.
Eris, sorry.
You...
You
I
know,
meant to say Eris.
You alright?
liquid.
You alright? Man, this is terrible.
Speak for yourself. I'm next to a pipe.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm over here. Well, the worst is over.
I don't like that.
This could have been with him. Yikes. Maybe not.
Oh. Oh, that's right. It's a good thing I actually
yeah.
Fight the
equipped...
poop.
Ah,
There's the poop.
shit.
Oh, that's a beauty. A sight for sore eyes.
Show me your feet.
After Don Corneo, anything's better.
Yeah, ice doesn't work as well against him. Alright. Not bad. So the benefit of having spent all of that time actually leveling these characters...
Sewer and tsunami are two words that should never be together in the same sentence.
Tsunami.
And then Eris just got her limit break. Sweet.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm gonna get the chance to use it. I may as well. Alright. Yes! I'm just picturing her doing this and literally just screaming, yes!
And now I got the image in my head of like fucking Eris doing the sound effects during her like pew 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 pew.
What do you mean not the entire party does that?
Good to know here in California is a liberal inferno. Or literal inferno.
A liberal inferno.
No, let's not set fire to the liberals.
Welcome to the M Lorelei streams, also known as the Liberal Inferno.
Oh my god, Finn.
106 degrees in my town. Whatever you do, don't give Eris the finger guns.
Why would you not be bisexual in the vicinity of Eris?
I mean,
I know, right? Like I said, I have 2 hands, Tifa has 2 hands, Cloud has 2 hands.
well, Eris has two fans.
2 fans?
Eris has 2
Eris has an
fans.
OnlyFans. No, Eris has 2 hands, Tifa has 2 fists, is what I was going to say.
Fair. I can still hold that fist.
It's too late. Marlene, Barrett, the people of the slums.
This is not the right music for this conversation.
It's not! Don't give up. Never give up hope. It's not easy to destroy the pillar, right?
Alright, easy, Sora.
Yeah, you're right. We still have time.
I live
We
there
should try and
too!
insert ourselves into Cloud again. Yeah, no, I don't understand. Like, it's this really deep conversation. Like, no, we have to save everyone that we know and love from being killed by a corrupt government, and it's fucking Pink Panther music going on in the background.
It really is, though.
Fuck off with your water gun.
I still love that, like, they're going in
Splash
players.
off.
I live here, too!
No, she does! She should be the one more upset.
Just, like, after the fall, like, Eris, are you okay? I lived, bitch!
Wow.
For now. Oh my god, bitch!
It's super effective.
I never liked Battle Toad.
Look, hey, I hear that the remake is good. You just fucking slaughter the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No.
Only 3 of them, it's fine.
No,
One
Cinema
of
did
them's
that
a
for
reference
us.
somewhere.
So...
It's Donatello. They put bugs in him.
No, no.
Yeah, he's a turtle. He would eat bugs.
No, these chicken
I love how all these, like, evil turtles have a blep. Just a little
You know
tongue
what?
sticking out just enough.
Good for them.
Yes.
We can have the little song as a treat.
I want you to
Good
think
night,
about
Phoenix.
this,
Thank you for joining us.
Alright.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
Have a good night, Phoenix.
Night, Phoenix.
Take care.
I am so sorry that was the last thing you heard.
What the fuck?
1 damage?
1 damage!
Singular.
Well, she is having a rough day.
Or it's just kind of sneezed
She's
in
just-
the turtle's relative direction.
She just had all her hard work into Cloud's wardrobe, you know, royally flushed down the toilet. She met her
Yeah.
romantic rival. She landed face first in a pile of sewage.
God, fish. Romantic rival, you say, as if she's not gonna try to OT3 them.
Why do you... Again, who's to say that romance can't be a rivalry?
Fair, understandable.
Not to be homestuck about this, but
Fuck you, Stay.
listen, any given love triangle can be solved with polyamory, and any given love triangle can be solved with homestuck.
Honestly, that's not...
It was solved forever.
Honestly... Anyway, let's jump down.
Yep, let's go!
Yeet,
Let's go!
going up.
Nice of Cloud to break our fall like that.
Uh-huh. I'm convinced the man has no spine whatsoever. And
Well,
I mean that
I
not,
mean, he
not as any reflection on his courage, but literally he's had it replaced with like synthetic metal and shit by now. Because no
no,
one
he's
with,
had
like-
he's had it replaced. We've been over this. He has it replaced with a void, just a space, because that's where Tifa and Eris are hanging out.
I feel like
Cyberspace!
I feel like anything short of a Wolverine-esque like metal skeleton like replacement surgery would anything short of that would be insufficient to protect him from every fucking fatal fall he's had in this game.
Okay, every time you say insufficient now, you can guess what word I follow. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Why are there lobsters in the sewer? Well, why wouldn't there be?
Yeah.
It's the dancing lobsters, guys.
Fucking hell. All right.
Lobsters.
Tone it down, Amanda Bynes.
God, fish.
I would apologize for the direction the stream has taken, Law, but you knew what you were signing up for.
Meanwhile, in Detroit,
Eris. Eris, I got you mixed up in this.
Mm-mm. Don't tell me to go home. I'll kick
It's-
your ass.
Especially because there isn't really an easy way to go back home.
Just go back up through the sewers, it's fine.
Don't tell me to go back home. My mom's a Scientologist.
Oh no!
If we could just get past the trains that are lit up, we should be able to get out of here. Alright.
I'm sorry, I know that it's just a fact of the game, but I will never get used to Tifa and Eris just running full pelt at Cloud and fusing with him.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Butch it real good.
Oh my gosh, look at those things. They're like jello.
They're like the fucking creatures from, like, Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
Mm.
The best Final Fantasy.
Well, I just...
Oh, someone's getting,
Feisty?
what's the word when you say something that a lot of people disagree with? Controversial. Someone's getting controversial on the Lorelei stream tonight.
It's just literally everything I say out loud.
Oh
I mean,
God.
fair.
It is time to run.
It is time to flee.
Oh, these yes!
Oh, those guys.
Let's do this. Because I want to steal from you guys.
Oh boy.
Yes!
Nice.
Good.
Good. You robbed me. Good.
Tiger voice.
Nice!
Ooh.
Awesome.
Wow.
Clonk.
Like, they told Eris that it's like a metal staff, but it's actually just like a piece of fucking, like, styrofoam with duct tape wrapped around it.
It's like one of those plastic Star Wars toys, like the lightsabers that make the sound when you swing with it.
the wiffle bat.
God.
They gave Eris a wiffle bat so that she wouldn't hurt herself.
Wow. Give me the real deal. I can take it.
Give me the raw deal, dog.
Oh my god.
Give me the
I'll
slip.
leave it at that. I'll leave it at that.
There is... Yeah, this is not the time for it, but oh
I
my
know, I
god,
know. I
knowing...
couldn't resist.
Knowing... Knowing.
Jokes.
Where do I go?
Fun here.
Where do I go from here? This isn't where I intended to be. Wiffle bait.
Yes.
They're fighting. Alright. Just defend for now.
I must have told this story before at some point on stream, but I remember about 10 years or so ago, like during the first actual like long-term like D&D campaign I was part of, like the DM would occasionally, because like, I mean, all of us were like fucking college students. We'd have our moments where we get a little out of hand, with, like tossing the jokes around, and eventually he'd have to call what he would call wiffle bat, which is where he'd take out like a, you know, either just anything close and you just bop us on the head a little.
Oh.
Couldn't
Just-
steal anything.
Bonk.
That was just his signal to go, alright, moving the fuck on. Just calling wiffle bat on the situation.
Ah. He'd
Yes.
be like, okay, this is the signal. It is time to make like a tree and leave.
Yeah, wiffle bat was the safe word, pretty much.
Ooh.
So my brain kind of temporarily went someplace else while I was fighting, and I came back with wiffle bat was the safe word.
yeah, that checks.
And don't you forget it.
Oh, God.
That was unnecessary, Cloud.
It's Cloud.
No. Sometimes you
Soldier
gotta
first
get-
class.
Also, wiffle bat's just a fun word. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just like,
Absolutely. I mean, just, there's something satisfying about that. Thump. Like, whenever you hit anything with a wiffle bat. I feel like every DM should come equipped with a wiffle bat and a, like, monster manual.
Don't give Gab ideas.
ooh. Taking notes, taking notes.
And I've just got the image in my head of like just poor Jane as her tomato Sona trying to like balance this like disproportionately large wiffle bat with no arms.
Use my leaves!
Like a fucking chikorita.
Yes!
Imagine the whipple bat being like Clown's sword.
Yeah.
Comparison.
I'm sorry, I'm now just imagining Clown saying wiffle bat and just cleaving one of his friends clean in half.
That's his limit break. I specifically remember like one of the very first things I ever saw of like Final Fantasy VII characterization was this old ass video of like some cosplayers like they're up in like FF7 cosplay and they're discussing the scene with Eris, and then all of a sudden like just proportionately loud to all other discussion in the conversation, the Cloud cosplayer goes, "I cried when she died."
Oh my
And then everyone going, "Aw," he's like, "I was in middle school."
god.
I was too.
Yeah.
I was 12 years old. It's been 84 years.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Let's see, how many others do I have 12 others, and as long as I keep stealing them off of these fucking things, I can do this kind of perpetually.
Nice.
And which is good, because I need to do some leveling. It's me and Red as a Tomato yes.
Yeah. I'll also say though, in terms of cosplay videos, nothing like in my mind will ever like surpass those videos of that one Kefka cosplayer who used to go around filming himself.
Ooh.
Like he literally did like a spot on Kefka laugh, like that sounded legit like the one in the game.
Dang. Commitment to the bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He did a bunch of like skits where he would go around like to different conventions, you know, have skits with other cosplayers. Like there's this one skit where this Harley Quinn cosplayer would walk around with him calling him Miss Decay.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, Mr. K, do that again.
Exactly.
Oh, I missed. I
They're
swung and then I
literally
missed.
attacking the darkness.
Still, Ghost Hand? It's an actual item. I forget exactly what it does,
Ooh.
but this is basically also the playground where you're supposed to kind of test out, okay, so what does the Ghost Hand do? Oh, it drains the MP out of one opponent, so also useful.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hot. Fuck off, Hilton.
Too hot.
I honestly
Hot
really need to stop describing any number of unrelated things as hot and or sexy. It's becoming a real problem.
Okay, but is it though?
yeah.
I'm too hot, hot damn. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot, hot damn.
Woo!
Like a dragon wanna retire, man.
I just God, now I just got sudden flashback of those old Pop-Tarts commercials when they go, "What's hot? What's not?"
Like, oh my god.
What?
There was at one point, like, there was, like, okay, that song, like, you know how, like, people do parodies of different songs? There was one I got roped into that was, like, Bird Lawyers, and I'm having flashbacks to that.
Couldn't steal anything, huh?
Jesus.
My
Not
sweetheart.
this time.
Yeah. Speaking of song parodies and classics, like, can we all take a moment to appreciate that? Like, I forget what the actual like username was, but you know the person who did that? Shoes. Oh my god, Shoes.
They
video.
did masks!
Yeah. She made a comeback to do a version of that, but with masks.
Huh.
I appreciate the hustle.
Give me your ether! No!
If there's any time to make a comeback and to make a message, like make a statement while doing so, now would be the fucking time.
Yes! Die! Die!
Please die.
I remember seeing a master
Can
post
I
of.
persuade you to stop living?
Oh god, I forgot those Pop-Tart commercials exist. Oh my god, my sister used to show me that shoes video.
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing a master post on Tumblr of the shoes video followed by the "Can I get a box?" video.
Can I get a box? I love that video.
Can I get a
'Cause-
container
It-
to
just
my
all
ranch?
these
Like, hit my
like
box.
Karen song parody videos.
Thank you.
Like throughout
Thank
the ages of YouTube.
I love that whole thing. Sorry, what you were the "Can you get a box" video, because basically it was her years as a waitress having to hear that over and over again from white people just continuously.
But
Hey!
I love that Karen master post so much. I've since forgotten where it is on Tumblr, but it has just all these videos in that same vein, and it's just a nice little window into this subgenre of Karen covers, I suppose, or just Karen original soundtracks.
Amazing.
Soften you up a little bit.
Yes. I'm trying to think of what these fucking bug ghost things remind me of.
Ah,
My paralysis demon.
Oh, no, you know what it is? It's Tax Ship from Invader Zim.
Oh.
That's what it reminds me of.
Oh no.
I think it's dead.
Mayhaps.
Did you kill him?
The lack of a reflection and the transparent, like chassis might have been a hint.
Stole his hand.
Nice!
I will steal your hand in marriage.
Tifa got done dirty in this game because even her
Yeah.
limits are exceptionally, limited. Ooh! Seal Evil.
Hell yeah.
That's actually really, useful? Let's see, what does it specifically do? Alright. Constrains and stops the magic of all
God
opponents.
damn.
So, what's really
Really?
useful, there's a battle. I think it's an optional battle. It's in the latter half of the game, the second act or whatever it is, where your opponent can only do magic attacks. So if you have Eris in your party when you take that monster on, and you have Seal Evil and you keep doing that, it can't attack you.
Is it that little baby Yoda looking motherfucker who just continuously crawls he's like some weird cloaked lizard thing?
Oh, you're talking about the Tonberry? No.
Okay,
No,
I
this
thought that's
is
what you were referring to.
this is a monster that oh god, I can't even remember all of the details, but it's in the Shinra mansion where Sephiroth was where he was staying and studying and all of that stuff. So if you go back to that place in Nibelheim, there is a monster. I don't even remember all of the specific details. I feel like I remember it being like half and half or something like that, but yeah, I think it was only able to do like magic attacks. So if you have her present to do Seal Evil during that battle, you basically, you don't have to worry about taking hits on that. Ooh, the boss you need to fight to unlock Vincent. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. God, that was Shinra Mansion, wasn't it?
Depends on how you go about that fight, but yes, having Eris there with Seal Evil helps a lot. Because if it's not able to hit you with magic attacks, then, it can't hit you, so...
Yeah.
Hey, that's always useful.
Hell yeah.
This part of the music, like that specific little chime, reminds me of Final Fantasy VI music, and I don't know exactly where I'm getting that impression from.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't have nearly enough experience with FF6 to be able to parse. Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
I'm just picturing Cloud actually saying that out loud as he does this.
And it's
Shimmy,
like, he's like,
shimmy, shimmy.
shimmy, shimmy. What are you doing? Nothing.
It's okay. You can shimmy all you want.
He's like, it's okay. I make my own sound effects too, Cloud. Kicks and points.
Yes, sweet.
Oh, you are just robbing these fuckers blind.
Yes,
Good.
they deserve it.
Listen, they're not gonna need it where they're going.
They're not.
Dark ass Eris quotes. like blocking someone cold blood. Listen, they're not gonna need it where they're going.
It gets
I love
so
how the
dark, I
default
can
catty
feel it back.
bitch voice is just Owen.
I mean, you're not wrong.
If you don't need to say it.
Yeah,
You ain't owing them nothing.
it's true, and I need to say it.
I mean, that's just it. Owen came from somewhere.
Yeah?
It's
Oh, sorry,
okay,
let me drain
anyone
that.
can do that.
Yeah? Wow, we got tea kettle.
Yeah?
Getting called out on YouTube.com.
On my twitter.com.
Cybernetic pink eye is a bitch ass motherfucker.
Oh.
I don't like the implications of that, because it means you pissed on someone or something, and I don't want to know what.
I forget what these have, if they have anything.
They look like reject Gen 2 Pokemon.
Oh, they've got potions. Not bad, actually.
Nice.
Nice.
Can I get over that fucking...
Conk!
Hey, don't worry, I'll save you. Well, I've done all I can do.
I'm sorry, but that's just making me think of... I'll save you. Tree powers activate.
God damn it! I'll save you. Tree powers activate.
Whoa, dual spike. That fucking tossed Cloud like a bitch.
Wow.
Nice.
Almost as if.
Bonk.
And like,
He pissed on the stream.
Oh no!
that's right. He took his rusty ass like Buster sword.
He said, my
He
dick
said
was
my
his
sword
dick.
His sword. Wow.
Wow.
He's gonna piss on the moon!
That's right, Shinra. Piss on the moon. That shitpost is the fucking best, I swear.
I love it, because it even takes an already masterful fucking improvisation and then makes it better.
Oh yeah. Anyone who isn't already following Alfred Coleman, please do yourselves a favor. Like,
I don't know.
follow his
actually.
shit. He's hilarious. He not too terribly long ago posted like a part 1 like stream compilation of him playing like the fucking circus case from Ace Attorney.
Oh my god, Viz.
It's
Hedgehog
fucking
took my
hilarious.
fucking dick. He said my dick was his dick, and I said, wow.
You follow him, cool.
God. But yeah, like Chase even made an appearance in that one, so it was really funny.
Ooh.
I've come to make an announcement!
Yes. Yeah. Follow Paperbox House. Follow fucking Chongo Show. Follow. I forget what Chase's current tag is.
Something about Ghost. It's completely gone.
Yeah. Something like
I'm gonna look it up.
Ghost Clown, something or other.
It's like I'm gonna come back
Oh wait,
to
I'm not logged
eventually.
into Twitter on my new laptop. God damn it!
Oh, congrats on your laptop!
No,
Let's-
it's sorry. I say new laptop. It's not really a new laptop. Basically, this is a fun story.
Oh.
So my I haven't known my admin password for my laptop in a number of years now. Because I made it when I first set it up, and then I immediately set up both a PIN and a fingerprint login, and I immediately forgot my admin password.
Oh,
And I was thinking to myself, this was on about Monday, I really should know my admin password, so I tried to go into the command line to find out and change it, and it wasn't letting me. But the next time I logged on, my lovely laptop had very intelligently found out that someone had been messing with the password on the command line and was like, we'll have to have you confirm who you are by using your admin password. And there was nothing I could do about it. That was just it. My laptop was locked and I couldn't get into it, so I had to reset it to factory default
Oh no.
so I could get into it again. However, because I am very sexy and intelligent, I managed to, from my phone, force my laptop into doing a cloud backup without logging in.
Cloud backup.
Jesus.
So yeah, Hacker Man.
I mean, we've got
so
Cloud, then
I
we've got his
was able
backup.
To back it up, reset it to factory default, set it back up, and then download my backup from the cloud, and I lost nothing. So,
Goddamn.
but yeah, I lost no files. We lost like a bunch of settings. So that might be why, for those of you listening, I'm coming through a little bit more muffled than normal.
That's fair.
Because it's been messing with my microphone, and also some of my internet settings. Because I am cursed. As a computer science student, I am cursed to have malfunctioning tech all the time.
Yeah, that's a mood.
Ask literally anyone who works in tech, and all of the tech that they own is constantly breaking.
God. Also, for whatever reason, like when you're like stealing the items, one of those, and it said I stole ether. For whatever reason, my recovering weeb-ass mind saw it as Soul Eater.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Like Paper Moon and
Yeah.
Enterprise.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Get the kid's a fucking mood, though. Let me say that.
You know, I really do need to watch VII the anime a little bit more at some
I
point.
mean, you could.
I could have sworn I heard you say Vor the anime.
Yeah, I did. That's exactly what I said. VII the anime.
How else are you
Do
going
that.
to?
Love yourself.
How else are you going to consume the knowledge of these series directly into your bloodstream?
Ooh, this is crazy.
Give me your
There's
ether!
no other way.
Give me your ether!
Give it back!
Happily ever after.
No. Griffin,
Yes!
no.
But that was actually
Maybe.
a good one.
Yes!
There are no good puns.
Well, with lore that makes two yeses to one no.
Sorry, I'm ignoring you guys.
Unfortunately, I count as 3 votes. Because I said so. Would anyone like to oppose me on this vote?
I mean, here's the thing, Alex. You can't accept that unless you accept that you're valid. So we're at an
No.
impasse.
Oh, do
Oh,
it.
nothing to steal.
Actually, I think that I can do that without doing that.
Uh-huh.
But Alex,
You've
you
activated
are
my
valid,
trap
though.
card.
See, this is the thing. Griffin, you may have an incredibly intelligent setup and laid a number of traps and set up this incredible sort of machine to trap the machinations of my mind. But no matter how incredible it is, it will have no power in relation to cold, hard denial.
Oh, that's fair.
I can just sit here and say no,
Not just delivering.
and there's nothing you can do about it.
Just like fucking saying it to the happy tree friend things. Na 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 na.
How dare
I
you?
was so fucking
You
surprised. Okay, so
My house.
for reference, I was recently in a voice acting contest. I've now voiced this. I've done it a few times now, and I was in the semifinals. One of the fucking semifinals thing was literally someone just doing the Happy Tree Friends theme
Oh my
Like,
god.
with their
dude.
voice.
That doesn't seem very inventive.
to the finals. I'm not saying I'm salty. I'm just saying
But
it
you're
took me by
salty.
surprise.
And it took you by surprise. Dang.
God.
It's like, why didn't I think of that?
You know, when I walk into the underground abandoned train station, I'm always glad to see the ominous floating question mark.
So you take a ride on the ominous floating question mark. Head left once you get the collapsed train. If you see the Arby's, you've gone too far.
Okay, right. Remember how I said a little while ago that you could make teaching Alex what food is into a series and you'd never run out of material? What's Arby's?
Arby's is a fast food franchise in the United States that specializes in sliced meat sandwiches.
Sliced meat?
Yeah, basically a roast beef sandwiches and things like that.
But it's fast food.
Oh yeah, and literally their slogan right now is Arby's. We have the meat.
Yeah, that tracks.
Listen, you've no right to judge considering the UK had those Snickers commercials with the slogan "Snickers get some nuts."
Wait, were those not universal? Did not everyone have Snickers get some nuts?
Just the UK. The ones with Mr. T? Yeah, absolutely, that was British.
Tifa.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I'm not hugely confused by the slogan. Like, you know what, I can get behind that. I'm just trying to process a fast food restaurant that just does sandwiches. I don't know. It makes sense. I'm like, I can't thought because we have Subway. But...
I was gonna say, there's Subway, there's Quiznos.
Yeah, well, there was Quiznos. I'm not sure if it's even a thing anymore.
I don't even know which way the Quiznos is.
It's basically hot Subway. That's literally what it is.
But Subway
it's Subway,
hot.
but hot.
Well, that's just it. Quiznos did it first. And then Subway started doing the shit that Quiznos does, and now Quiznos is pretty much, like, defunct.
Look.
No! I wanted that answer!
They're in Australia.
I was...
The Snickers commercials are in Australia. Thank you, guys.
What the fuck
is... It's just in the UK, in general.
What the fuck is a Gravaball? Oh, Demi against one opponent. Okay.
Gravaball sounds like weighted armor. But yeah, those fucking Mr. T Snickers commercials are a fucking trip.
Can't believe that you can throw a grabber ball at someone and make them a demisexual.
Yeah, it's like, what can we use to advertise this candy bar? How about toxic masculinity?
Oh boy.
To be fair, that's a running theme in like the whole thing of the Yorkie. You'll have Yorkies.
Please explain.
They're like another kind of chocolate bar. I think it's like nuts and wafer and chocolate, but like the entire marketing campaign around it, if you can call it that, is that it's not for women. And like
oh my god.
The actual logo, the O in the word Yorkie is the forbidden symbol on roads, but it has like the female toilet sign thing in it.
This seems like a candy bar that was invented by the He-Man Woman Haters Club. From fucking Little
pretty
Rascals.
much. Oh, wait, okay, they've actually changed since then. Seemingly, they have got rid of it, but this is what it used to look like. I will send a link to it. This was their whole thing.
Jesus fucking Christ, really?
Yeah.
Wow,
that was just a thing. It's not even that
Yorkie,
good.
it's not for girls. Okay, first of all, if you're gonna advertise a fucking candy bar, don't give it a name that sounds like a small breed of dog.
I mean...
Secondly, maybe cut the misogyny back a tad?
I can't even check that right now. I'm going to check it in a sec.
Yeah, I mean, because I know, like, in the U.S. we have, like, York bars, which are, like, kind of peppermint patties, but different somehow, I think.
Huh?
I'll pull up a fucking picture. Yeah, a York peppermint patty. They're basically, like, it's like a disc of, like, mint paste covered in a thin shell of chocolate. So this is, like, what we got in the U.S.
The York peppermint patty.
Yeah.
This is a hell of a
Oh,
battle.
I don't know. That kind of looks like a wagon wheel.
Wagon wheel. I know I've heard wagon wheel before, but I'm not sure if that's American or English or not.
Yorkie, it's not for girls.
Wagon wheel.
That fucking that reminds me.
It's a small person's small.
God.
See, it reminds me of the fucking Dr. Pepper 10 ads. Where it's like, this isn't your diet soda for girls, this is for
Jesus
manly
fuck.
men. And I was just like, what the fuck are you even fucking talking about? Why? And this is another rant, and everyone has already made this rant, but I'm just gonna repeat it. Why the fuck do men need separate fucking products from everyone? Why do they need it to be separate from women or any other genders? Why does there need to be Dove and Dove for men? Why does there need to be Dr. Pepper and Dr. Pepper for men?
Jesus
It's,
fuck. That is fucking
not, like,
stupid.
it's
I'm
not
just
even
fucking-
just that.
I
Like,
mean, I'm even
very
pissed.
specifically, everything is constantly split down. Like, I get that I am definitely more sensitive to this and more consciously aware of it, given that I am neither boy nor girl. But everything you don't even things you don't think about are constantly divided by gender binary. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Like, there's no knees. There's no knees. There's no reason for it.
There are no knees. You only get 2 knees, and you're gonna lose one of them.
God.
I still don't remember where that's from.
But there's no need to separate all of these things by fucking gender. There really is, for many reasons, especially not along a gender binary. Like, honestly, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit all the way down.
Yeah, especially when it comes to clothing sizes, because fuck me.
Yeah. Because
Oh.
you know what, the one thing that people never realize until they think about it is impossible to get gender neutral of? Greetings cards, like birthday cards.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Oh, you got that smidge of estrogen? Have the pink!
God, we as a society are far too obsessed with genitals.
We really are.
Yeah.
Anyway, this has been sorry, I know that the stream time is normally the time for Law to take the soapbox, but I'm gonna be soapboxing about trans rights for a bit.
I mean,
Do it.
by all means.
Oops,
I
I
just-
Stage, dude,
just
honestly.
cured the enemy. That's fine.
I'm sorry, I fudged up.
Wait, what?
So,
Wait,
Gee.
wait, what?
what?
What? Curing
Couldn't.
killed it.
It's
Yes, I did fudge up.
it's like in those Final Fantasy games where the only way to defeat the final boss is casting Cure.
Haven't you ever heard the phrase "kill it with kindness"?
Exactly.
I am astounded.
Speaking of killing with kindness, while I was looking for pictures of York bars, I happened across this fucking thing, and I'm sure, Alex, you're already thinking what I'm thinking.
Oh.
I
Am
mean,
I?
I mean,
Oh no, I was looking at. See,
Oh, God, it's Sonic.
it's
It
literally
is.
Lobster Sanic.
see, I saw it as the you know, the blackface
Some kind of
stereotype.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even. Yeah, I mean, the blackface implications didn't register for me as much as it did the Sanic, but
Which-
you're not wrong.
I'm not going to show this on stream, by the way, guys. You're just
Good,
going to have
good.
to
Yeah,
imagine
don't
it, I
do it.
suppose.
Friendly.
There's no reason to expose people to blackface.
Yeah, not helped by the rainbow here with 2 stripes, one white, one black.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
Love that. Great. We love that in this house.
Fucking hell.
Great.
God. But yeah, I mean, now that you brought it up, Alex, I'm curious to see how many fucking like candy bars, like,
Oh God, Yorkie sponsored Stealth at the Thought Park.
Jesus.
Sorry, this is, I mean, I say it's completely unrelated. You were literally just talking about
Oh, yeah,
candy
yeah, go
bars,
ahead.
but no, apparently, so for people who aren't aware, Thought Park is the big, sort of theme park that is in, that's in the UK. It's like the UK's version of like Universal Resort or Disneyland or
Interesting.
Six Flags or whatever. And Stealth is one of the
Oh.
sort of the main big attractions there.
Huh.
And apparently it was sponsored by Yorkie.
Damn.
So,
Apparently.
sorry. I
alright.
once, I actually knew some guys in college who went to a party in blackface. Bunch of assholes, says Jared.
Oh, no.
Great. Oh god, there's actually, my secondary school has a controversy section on their Wikipedia page because a bunch of the students came in blackface and for like a mufti day, and the student, the then
Damn!
headmaster took a photo with them and posted it on social media.
Good. That's
No, yeah,
Great PR.
like, yeah. So we have a controversy section.
Jesus fuck.
Oh.
You did get Tom Scott to make some commercials for that fucking shit.
God.
Yeah, but yeah, see, now I'm just curious to see how many fucking like candies translate over to the UK. Like, for example, Alex, does the UK
Mhm.
have chocolate turtles?
Do you?
What now?
Chocolate
Chocolate
turtles are
turtles.
basically they're caramel and pecans covered in chocolate in sort of the shape of a turtle, and they're
I have
literally
never seen this thing before.
yeah, they're my mom's favorite candy of all time.
Demet?
It tastes very
Demet.
good.
Is that like the brand that makes them?
Yeah, Demet's
Do
turtles.
we have that? No, I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I think I gained a new appreciation for like the subtle differences in like snack foods, like when I visited Canada like 4 years ago, and there's so many fucking Canadian candies that I'd never fucking seen or heard of.
So wild.
Yeah.
I remember what the first time that I found out that that Cadbury's is different in the US.
Cadbury's?
Yeah.
Cadbury's, like Cadbury's cream eggs and
Cadbury's,
stuff like
I'm
that.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cadbury.
Cadbury's chocolate. Yeah, it's in America it's a different recipe.
Yeah,
I
that.
mean, you know what? I suppose that makes sense. They would probably alter it to, like, I guess.
It's less sweet.
Yeah, I imagine they would adjust the recipes a little to favor to different, like, overall national tastes.
Bye, Skeeto.
But this is a real
take
thing.
care.
Oh, hi Skeeter, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Chocolate and sweets in the UK are massively sweeter than in the States.
Really?
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's
I would have
cheaper.
thought it'd be the opposite.
No, it's cheaper. First of all, they probably use more real sugar.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a big factor in all of this. How much they can get away with, how much they can take from folks.
Yeah.
Oops.
God, that reminds me, like...
Did I just have him attack Eris? Yep.
Yeah,
mean,
I live like one train station away from Bourneville. From like the actual real life Bourneville and Cadbury, the Cadbury's factory.
Yeah. Oh god, that reminds me. Like one of the chocolates I tried up when I was up in Canada. That I'm not sure if this is Canada specific or if it's like Canada and the UK, but it's this chocolate called Arrow that just had like a.
Oh,
So you're
Arrow's
familiar
good.
Yeah, 'cause
Arrow is
I
good.
had never even heard of it until I went up to Montreal. But yeah, it's basically chocolate with a fuck ton of bubbles in it. Like I'm not sure
Yeah.
what it is they do, but I guess it's just aerated more, so it's got this light fluffy texture to it. And it's really interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, it tastes good. It's definitely an acquired texture.
yeah.
A lot of people really like it. A lot of people think it's weird. People with trypophobia, for example, hate it.
Yeah.
And there's a mint version. Listen, this may be a hot take. This may be a hot take here on the Lorelei YouTube channel, but mint does not belong in chocolate.
I mean, I know Laura
Mint does not belong in ice cream. Mint
Well,
does
I mean,
not
I
belong
like it well
in
enough.
sweet things.
I like it well enough.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I disagree, Alex, but you're valid. Mint isn't for everyone. Yeah.
I'm showing my age here more than anything.
Dude, you are fine.
I'm young.
I
I'm
will
baby.
say, like, out of all the different things I tried, like, the one snack food that I think stuck with me the most was the fucking all-dressed chips.
What?
They're a flavor of potato chip, pretty much specific to Canada, that's like a cross between barbecue and vinegar. And it's pretty much that and ketchup chips are the most popular flavor in Canada.
I've heard of ketchup chips.
Yeah,
I have.
Although
Which,
I still prefer
considering that we
all-dressed.
put ketchup on chips, it makes sense that you would put ketchup on crisps as well.
Yeah,
But,
it does make sense, technically speaking. But yeah, I'm addicted to
that
all
still
this.
doesn't mean that I'm gonna eat, like, lemon crisps.
Yeah. Is lemon a thing with chips?
We put, well, I don't know if it's a thing with, like, your chips, but we put, like, with lemon juice goes on fries, like, a lot.
No. I mean, I guess that makes sense, cutting some of that, savoriness with the acidity. So, yeah, I can see that.
It helps because, mayonnaise is spawn of Satan.
Hey!
No,
Again,
listen,
all the
I
hot
am willing to,
Look,
compromise
everyone
on
has
lots of things.
Everyone has their things that they like and they don't like. I actually kind of want to steer things away from shitting on one type of food or another, because
Yeah, no, that's
that can actually be a sensitive thing. Because I know that for me, I'm actually a picky eater. There are only so many things that I can eat, especially thanks to texture issues, among other
definitely.
things. So I don't like the idea of getting into dissing someone's food preferences because, again, like I said.
Meanwhile, I literally vacuum up anything that's put in front of me.
To be fair, most of the things that I don't like aren't even to do with taste, it is texture, because I have that sort of... I'm making hand gestures and I can't translate that into words,
I
but
get
you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But
Bonk.
yeah, no, it's just wild. But no, it will always remind me of when I was like 8 years old and I went to Florida, and we really wanted a bag of chips, and they gave us a bag of chips, which was very confusing for us because we didn't know about the difference.
Yeah, because again, like, for whatever reason, like, fucking shoestring fries seem to be the default French fry size over here in the United States. I mean, if you want anything even remotely close to, like, British chips, you need to get, like, steak fries.
Yeah, chunky.
Yeah.
Although,
exactly.
I would like thin cut fries are becoming more popular just with, like, fast food places, and a lot of American fast food places coming over, and of course they bring across their standard.
I mean, honestly, I'm more of a fan of the big, thick boys myself.
Thick boys. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
I like the steak fries, chips,
Yeah.
whatever.
Hell
Wow,
yeah.
They're
my accent just came
apparently
out.
healthier as well, because
yeah.
they have a smaller surface area to potato ratio, so less of the fries are deep fried.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. You got more of the actual root in there. There's gonna be, less, like, substance to grease ratio.
I am absolutely not a health expert, though, and you should not take my advice.
Well, I mean, you saw me. I'm not exactly a health expert either.
Listen, I will not take food advice from you. I have seen many videos of you consuming horrific monstrosities for the sake of
Including
spice.
some of which being in that box.
I don't... Listen, I'm very white. I don't do very well with spice.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the difference is I'm white, but I was also born and raised in California, which is Mexico. So.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Give me your
No, no,
other.
I'll enjoy a nice corner, and that's about as far as I'll go.
I've been having fun teasing Gabe with, like, different food things. Because it all started, I think I may have mentioned this in a previous stream, but it all started with, like, him responding to a tweet by our mutual associate, Aaron Schmidt.
Yes.
Yeah, because Aaron made some tacos, and then Gabe commented saying, I was about to compliment you on how authentic and traditional they looked, but then I saw cheese, which apparently cheese on tacos isn't, like, a quote-unquote traditional thing. and I couldn't resist because I know a thing or two about my dear hermano from another mama. And I commented like, "You're not in a position to talk about traditional tacos, considering you're a vegetarian, my dude."
All right, Nicholas, thank you for dropping by today.
Thank you for
Yeah.
joining.
Thank you for
Go
coming.
plug your phone in.
So yeah, hence started the secret war between Gabe and myself, wherein I show him non-traditional takes on various foods, like one in which I photoshopped a slice of Hawaiian pizza in a hard taco shell.
God, fish.
Okay, but
That one.
No!
like, I kind of want to put pizza in a taco now.
I mean, go ahead, do it. It's your life.
Do it, you won't.
You do it, you coward.
No!
I don't know what it is specifically. Like, people can call me a coward. People can say I'm too scared to do something, and I won't budge. But there is something about the specific phrase, do it, you won't,
It was about
that
to say,
just
yeah,
unlocks something feral inside me.
yeah, like do it, motherfucker. You won't.
Like, you wanna go?
Yeah, like pull the trigger, piglet. What was it
Take you
phrasing?
all
I forget if it was you, Jane, or someone else. Was like pull the trigger, triglet, or something.
Oh
like
my
my
god!
What?
I feel like that's something I would do. Typo, like, as I talk.
Yeah.
The hot fish.
Honestly, I am a real bad case of audio typo. There is a great video over on Texas channel with lots of bloopers. That is about 30% of the video is me continuously getting the same line wrong.
I mean, dude, if it makes you feel any better, years of speech therapy couldn't fix me.
There are a lot
Well,
of
you don't
things
need to
that
be
you...
fixed.
God,
Me and words are club.
my word.
There are a lot of there may be a lot of things that need to be fixed about you, Griffin, but I don't think your speech is one of them.
Yeah, just put the cone around my head, why don't you?
I diagnose you with baby.
Look at this shit.
It's
Hello, Kettle,
terminal.
have you met Pot?
Yes.
Hi,
Yeah,
Kettle,
we're
have you met
acquainted.
Kettle? Jane starts screaming.
Yeah.
It takes one to know one.
But if you're the kettle and I'm the kettle, then who was phone?
I love how, like, having both
Kettle,
Alex...
when you're the kettle,
Oops.
who's driving the bus?
What I want to know is, where's the sheriff? But I love how, like, having both Jane and Alex in calls, like, having a battle of, like, cutesy Japanese mascots.
It's the Battle of the Beans.
Yeah.
You know, I could just not sit here and take this abuse from you.
Really,
I don't have to put up with this.
Alex, we can combine our powers. We can become the
The Super Bean!
Yes. Become the global conglomerate you were always meant to be.
Right. Oh, that hurt.
Are you okay?
I fell off my fucking chair. Give me a sec.
Yeah, take your time.
What did you do?
I... Jesus fuck.
Why did you fall out of your chair? Be an emergency!
Ultimately.
Be an emergency!
Who spilled the beans?
Griffin dead this time.
Oh god. Oh no. So, for reference, we just got a message, God, that hurts so bad.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I'm okay.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah, God, I don't know how to explain this without giving a comprehensive map of my bedroom.
By all
But
means.
I slammed. I for reference, my landlord thinks that he's too cool to provide me with the office chair I was told I was getting in my contract. So I'm currently sitting on a folding garden chair. So if I shift around too much, because it's not very stable, it kind of just like falls / collapses. and I rammed my my elbow into my bed frame, and it's very painful.
God damn.
It's fine. But it took me by surprise. I'm sorry for swearing very
imagine
loudly
so.
on your stream.
Jesus. I mean, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I've definitely had worse injuries. Yeah, I used to like, I fought. I did martial arts. I fought real life people. That
Oh, that's intense.
I can deal with a bed frame.
Yeah, Forbidden Bean style.
My greatest foe.
Again, I love how here Forbidden Bean style. Punk of Eris
No.
staff. It's like, I'll show you my true power!
Well, she does have oh god and anime on her side.
Yeah? Well, at least half of that.
Anime.
Yeah.
She can eventually have the other one. Eventually.
Oh, she will.
No. No,
Oops.
I don't like the implications.
Chairs are for squares.
I mean,
Whoops.
No. I appreciate the sentiment, but I am in fact fighting with my property manager to get me a proper chair.
I would, yeah, I mean, if you were promised it.
The latest email I got is absolutely fantastic. If by fantastic you mean it hurts me to read. Because I am owed both a pair of chairs and a microwave. And for reference, I moved into my house at the beginning of June, and have been waiting since then. Sorry, not the beginning of June, the beginning of July. Which, you know, slightly better, but still. The latest email from my lovely property manager says, quote, I have emailed the landlord to find out when he will get these issues sorted. He said he is not willing to purchase a vacuum and microwave, unfortunately, at the moment, as his cash flow is not what he is expecting. So, he's getting slightly less money than usual, so he's not going to make good on his contract.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's really not how that works. Yeah, what, fuck landlords.
Yeah?
Now I'm fucking reminded. Jesus fuck. You opened up a Pandora's box in this one, Alex. I just remembered this fucking, like, passive-aggressive email I got from one of my grad school teachers years ago, because I was asking for help on it was a coding class, and I asked for some assistance on stuff, and I sent the dude the code, and I pulled up the fucking email here because it's too good, you know. So, and like, it's like,
quote it word for word.
yeah, like, is condition within? No. Totally obvious when I see full code. That's your error. Hard to detect when you scroll through line after line of previous code run. I teach students to work from script files. I can't evaluate code flashing across my face. No one can. Write a script file. People can evaluate that. It's reproducible. Please embrace the processes I teach in this class. I asked you way back in week 3 to use script because you were making it impossible for me to help you, but you've not done so. I'm teaching you the right way to do things, but you've been super resistant. So I respond basically saying, I'm sorry for evidently having upset you. I promise I haven't intentionally been resisting the process, you know, and I gone and basically just replies, not upset, just pointing out how you make it difficult for me to help you.
Yeah, a little. I
Passive aggressive.
honestly.
I love you, but you make it difficult to love you.
There are.
Fuck, dude.
There are. Yeah, there's that. Just to kind of go back to the subject of landlords, it's one of those things where we currently live in a society that relies on housing where one person owns a piece of property and then everyone else gets, this is the one I wanted! Thank you!
We live in a society.
Anyway,
That's
where
it.
landlords are a necessary evil kind of thing, but they are evil. That's the thing. They legitimately are not, serving our best interests. Come on, just give me the
You're damn
thing.
right.
But they're not here to help us. They're really not. Oh, did you fucking... You.
Fight, 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 fight.
I'm gonna fucking steal from you and you're going to like it.
From Chiharu from the side. Fight, fight, fight. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
We have a little bit of both. Rivals to lovers.
Slow burn.
100k sick.
God.
Oh, enemies to lovers. That one has even more.
There we go!
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Staff.
Oh yeah,
Winning.
it's actually a really good staff for Eris.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully the ting ting is a little more, has a little more weight to it.
Now there'll be 2 tings. No, 4 tings.
Jesus.
I don't have enough materia to stock her with right now.
God.
Rip. It's
Um,
fine.
Anyway, just because now I can pause. And so, it's one of those things, when I say that landlords are a necessary evil, it's only because our society has ended up actually upholding the concept of you own property, and thus you get to rent it out to other people. But, like, see, that is... Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Shikarian.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So it's all based on the idea of that they get to own the property, but the thing is that nowadays they don't even own the property. The fact that we are in a crisis of needing to evict tenants because the people who quote unquote own the property have to pay some kind of, fee for that property that they cannot afford unless they are getting the rent from the people who are renting that location. The very fact that that is a concept that exists means that they don't own the property. They don't own it. They are also effectively renting it. They are renting it to rent to other people. In itself, inherently, is a fucking problem. It's a broken system. Never mind that a lot of the people who supposedly own this property, they're literally making money off of not owning something and off of not doing anything. If you want an example of why capitalism is bullshit, these are people literally not doing anything to earn that money that they are taking from people who have no other choice but to pay on a regular enough basis just in order to survive, just in order to have a roof over their heads. They're literally making money off of a necessary requirement to live. And to turn around and be like, oh, well, some landlords help out. They're really nice. Sometimes they're forgiving of rent. And it's like, if they were truly forgiving of rent, they wouldn't charge you rent. And maybe they wouldn't have to charge rent if they actually owned the property in question and weren't effectively renting it themselves. There's a lot of reason why all of this, it ultimately comes down to there are individuals at the top that are siphoning money from the people who have no choice but to pay that money. Otherwise, they find themselves in a system where they will then be legally prosecuted for not following through on these things. They will lose more money. They will lose aspects of their lives, if not lose their lives.
Yeah.
All on the basis of the idea that someone owns something and that someone else owes them for existing in a space that they need in order to survive. It's the same concept behind healthcare being a for-profit thing. It's the same concept behind, just all of these things that are necessary for human life that are being denied us because someone has decided that we need to charge an entrance fee. It would be cool if you could steal things after you defeat them. Too bad they're banished to the void when killed. Yeah. I for a second, I thought you were talking about landlords, and I was just like, yeah, it'd be nice if you could steal from them after you
I
kill
wish you
them.
could steal things from landlords after you defeat them in combat. Well, you can! I have great news for you. It's called crime. It's called grave
Hamilton
robbing.
would have had a way fucking different tone if it just showed someone looting the corpse after the duel.
Oh my god.
There's the 10 dual commands.
Okay, so I've
2,
mentioned...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Level
So,
up.
one of the things that I actually love, and I only noticed this later, so those of you who are Hamilton fans, you probably even already know this. Those of you who are not Hamilton fans, watch the musical. It's out there. It's on Disney Plus, or if you want it, there are other streaming locations that I can't legally tell you about. But so there's a couple of songs. So early on, they introduced the concept of duels because someone ends up challenging someone else to the duel. So they introduced the 10 duel commandments, or whatever it is, the 10 rules of dueling, or whatever it was. And of course, it has this part of it is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's the escalating 1 to 9, and then at the 10th pace you turn around and shoot the other person. Well, there is a song towards the beginning of the second act called Take a Break, and in the very beginning of it, Eliza is teaching their son Philip the piano, as well as teaching French. And so she's doing it on the actual melody for what she's doing, and he does harmony that is the same melodic version, because they're counting in French, and he's doing the melodic version of the 10 Duel Commandments. And it's like, oh, fuck you, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah.
Fuck you for that foreshadowing that was completely unnecessary. Okay, but it's beautiful, it's brilliant, the musical is fucking amazing, and it's done a lot to introduce a lot of people to both the concept of musicals, who normally don't like musicals, and hip-hop and rap and all of that for people who like musicals but aren't necessarily huge fans of that as a genre. It kind of helps to blend the two. There are...
The guy who didn't like musicals?
Listen.
Look.
That's a whole another can of beans in and of itself.
I do...
Never not going to talk about the Star Kid.
I know. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today.
When you join the fandom and you instantly try and get pulled into the drama. Join
God.
us and die. Join us and die. Join us and die.
I have some self-preservation. Only some.
As a snack.
Really cool.
But musical is worth watching. I have obviously very strong opinions about landlords. I think that honestly they're a concept that needs to be done away with. We need to start actually, like, a lot of people are like, oh, well then, you know, what happens then if we don't, you know, charge people for rent? Like, you know, how are they supposed to make money? Well, now I want you to take a second and imagine this for a second. Imagine a world where all of our basic needs were met without excessive labor on the part of the participants within that society. Where they don't need to make money in order to survive. They can take a job of some kind as needed, but it's not a requirement. And then we provide things for people just on the basis of they're human beings who deserve to actually live and make a, you know, just to exist.
Yeah, like, I think specifically, I know this is a weird-ass thing to take this, but I remember watching One Punch Man, and one of the quote-unquote villains they had in one of the episodes was this, literally this group of dudes who's saying, like, nobody likes to work, you know, and it kills a whole bunch of people, like, with stress and stuff. We want to push for a movement where only the people who want to work can work and everyone else is tended for.
I mean, that's an idea, but here's the thing. If there's a lot of things that came out of coronavirus, you know, taken the world and then currently still plaguing America, yay, is that when people are not able to leave their houses, when people are not able to engage with work that they want to do, they go fucking insane. There is no way that as a society we would collapse if people were not required to work. Now, yes, there would be people who would not work. There are people who would be perfectly able-bodied, who would decide, nah, I've got my needs met, I don't need to go out and do shit. But we have the means to be able to take care of this shit by machinery, by anything else, without compelling the rest of society to pay money towards everything. If everyone had a universal basic income, which is a thing that has actually been applied in multiple countries across the world. The concept of you don't have to starve or live on the streets or, go without health care because you're not making enough money is eradicated in that instance. But people will still work. They will create. They will want to go out into the fields. They enjoy these activities. There's pride to be had in it, and you would still want to make more than just the basic minimum to survive. And if you have people who are working and they have a little bit of extra money for luxuries, then guess what? More money continues to circulate within the economy. Everyone literally benefits, except for the people whose high scores are more important to them than the well-being and safety of the rest of humanity.
There are a bunch of studies that have gone into it, and time again it's proved that, if you start providing universal basic income to people, there are only 2 demographics of people where money flow actually decreases. And that is full-time students, because they stop working on the side so that they can survive alongside doing their studies, and pregnant parents. In every other demographic, the overall cash flow coming from work and from expenditures either stays the same or increases when you provide UBI.
I mean, I'll even say, we're even seeing this in instances where the minimum wage has been raised to $15. A lot of people are like, oh, it's going to crash things. A lot of, these businesses are not going to be able to afford, blah, blah, blah. Except that in instances where they have provided it, those same people who now have an extra couple of bucks in their pocket are now going out and buying more things. That's how the money fucking works.
If your business actually can't afford to pay your workers $15 an hour, then that is a terrible business. Because
you're failing.
All of these businesses that you think can't pay $15 an hour, they can. They're just choosing not to, so that the people at the top can get more rich. Because giving money to the richest people doesn't even help the economy, because they don't circulate that money back into the economy.
It's one of those things where it's a...
I'm getting very mad. I'm sorry.
No, I'm furious. I will say this is also a very appropriate game to have as a backdrop to this conversation, all things considered.
Absolutely.
But that's just it. Generally speaking, I advocate for a future where we wean ourselves off of the concept of needing money in order to have access to our basic human needs. We should not require money for food, for healthcare, for shelter, for all of these things. We, as human beings, should be striving towards the supposed utopian ideal, because it's possible. We've just been trained into thinking that it's not, because it benefits the people who sit at the top to milk as much money as they can. They have us so trained to the idea that everything needs to be paid for, that the concept of actually helping someone who cannot function in the society unless they are being aided by other people, people who suffer from disability, people who are disadvantaged by society, they end up getting maligned because they need help and support. They are treated as less than human because they're not able to participate in the whole concept of labor, being paid for it, and then being able to pass that money on. You are now less human because you cannot participate in capitalism. And that is one of those disgusting things. We start eroding the humanity of people when we value them only by how much money they can produce for the people who are making the most money at the top. When you value someone only by what work they can do, what can they do for me, instead of this person, I care about them because they are a human being with thoughts, feelings, and they have a unique perspective on things. I enjoy hanging out with them. I enjoy the fact that this person is out there in the world adding to the fucking flavor of all of life. And I'm going to say this. There are people that I fundamentally disagree with. And right now, these kinds of hostilities and tensions have gotten obviously to a boiling point, especially here in the United States. But I can disagree with some things, and I can even disagree with people who have a different perspective from me and respect that they have a different point of view. I obviously disagree on the point of things like debating someone's humanity and whether or not they deserve certain things, but I still think that even the people who disagree with me serve a purpose to the extent of shaping what I understand, what I believe, and what I care about, what I'm invested in. People who are out there saying that the lives of disabled people do not matter make me feel all the more determined to make sure that people do understand that the lives of disabled people do matter. It ends up creating a contrast in that we actually understand a lot more about life, and especially if we can articulate what we believe and what we understand to someone who disagrees with us. If we're able to convey to someone who honestly, sincerely believes that, just as an example off the top of my head, that someone who is disabled is worth less because they cannot participate in capitalism in the same way, then, and I convince them that that's not an appropriate way to look at them, then teach them the humanity of such a person. I lost track in the middle of that sentence of what I was saying, but I came back to it, so if that sentence does not make sense, that's why. Anyway. But if I can explain to someone else, it makes me understand why I believe the things that I do, all the better. If I get challenged on my perspective, the whole concept of the devil's advocate, which has been abused in the modern era, was literally to say, get out of your head a little bit and see a different perspective and see whether or not you still agree with that same perspective, or you can contrast it against an opposing viewpoint. All of these things are important. I think that we do need to have a world where people are allowed to disagree without getting to violence. Obviously, I abhor violence. I don't sanction it, ever. The only reason why I am in any kind of position right now where I agree, for example, with the rioting that's going across this country, I don't agree with riots, but as Martin Luther King Jr. said, a riot is the language of the unheard. I have watched the last decade of people who have been protesting, people who have been saying, hey, this isn't right, this isn't okay, what you're doing is this is more than just the last decade, but this has been the most common resurgence into modern mainstream consciousness of it. And so all of this is the anger that people rightfully have because of the way that they have been affected by all of this. Anyway, obviously, a lot of this is to say, I think that we need to do away with the system as it exists. I think that we can work towards a universal ideal where we do all care for one another, where we do all support one another, where we find the means to advance our society so that we no longer need to rely on money to get our basic needs taken care of. I think that that is going to be so vital for us going forward. That is, one, assuming that we don't cause some sort of nuclear war because of everything that's going on, and two, the world doesn't become completely inhospitable to us because of climate change.
Welcome to an M. Lorelei stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually about this time, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Well, let me see if I can get myself to a save point, which I think I'm just about.
Also, to lighten the mood, so I was looking for some more kin work because I was still fucking fascinated by this whole difference thing, and I found something that I feel will especially appeal to Alex's sensibilities.
Oh god. What have you found?
I found, well, a curse.
Curse meme?
Oh.
Oh my god, bitch.
The
top left is killing me.
So, for the audience, I found a picture where someone took a bunch of candy wrappers, ripped them in half, and recombined them to make interesting word combinations. Like, well, I won't say them out loud because obvious reasons. But most of them are curse words that specifically cater to English sensibilities.
Yeah. I've heard every single one of these used used in insulting context.
Let me, just so you can fucking see this.
Oh god, well go ahead if you don't mind. I mean, we've already kind of compromised your monetization anyway.
I mean, look, I just went on an anti-capitalist rant. The fuck you say?
I'm very curious now. How many of these like chocolate bars do you as Americans identify? Because I can pick out every single one of them.
I
Pick out some.
I get Snickers, Kit Kat, Twix, and I think Milky Way? Or no, that's Milky
no, there's
Bar.
no Milky
I'm
Way
familiar
here.
With, yeah, I'm not familiar with Milky Bar. Or,
Yeah, Milky Bar. It's exclusively white chocolate and it's very good.
Yeah.
that sounds
We've
good.
got Fudge, Double Decker, Galaxy, Mars, Flake, Crunchy, Bounty.
I
Bounty
think we
is
do have
gross.
Galaxy bars
It's
over
just
here,
coconut.
but we're
It's
just
not my
as-
thing, but I know some people who really are into Bounty. It's a very polarizing candy bar.
Yeah. That reminds me. I guess one specifically that I had in mind for you, Alex. Do they have Three Musketeers over there?
No. I believe Double Decker is the equivalent.
Really? Because I know we have Three Musketeers, and we also have Uno, which is like a worse Three Musketeers hot take. But
I am interested to know if we do have an equivalent of the Three Musketeers, because I am familiar with it as a concept.
yeah, because I think like it's one of the more unique
I
candy
think
bars
it's
we
a
have over
Milky
here.
Way. Isn't it just a Milky Way?
No. What Three Musketeers is basically like a whipped, fluffy chocolate covered in a thin chocolate shell.
Yeah. Okay. It is. It's the global version of the Milky Way. American Milky Way is different to the global Milky Way.
I was gonna say our Milky Way is not even remotely like that. Our Milky Way is like nougat and caramel.
Yeah, if I may interrupt briefly to read something from the chat. Gold Ingot, let's not forget that this whole conversation happened because Alex fell off of their chair.
Yeah.
It did. To be fair, it did distract me from the fact that my elbow was hurting. So.
Oh, okay.
It won that.
Fair.
But yeah, no. Three Musketeers is made by Mars, who are the same people who make Milky Way, or at least the global Milky Way.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys have a different packaging.
Oh, what?
For
What's
Milky
Three
Way.
Musketeers look like for you guys?
No. I'm sorry. I was looking at Milky Way packaging. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna put
we
it in
get
the
a way fucking different Milky Way.
So,
So weird. That's what?
this is a fascinating conversation. However, do you mind so that I can get to a saving point so I can end the stream? Do you mind if we do this
Sorry.
little plot moment?
Oh yeah.
We
All right.
made it, guys.
No. Well, this is Tifa.
Oh wait.
You're Eris.
She's always trying to step into her shoes,
All right, we made it. The pillar's standing.
and they're playing our song.
Wait, you hear something above us? Yeah, it's like this music. Da 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 da.
It's me, dumbass!
Pretty catchy. Gunfire?
It is Barrett.
A rebel? Barrett the rebel?
You're a part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take them away.
Oh boy.
Platypus? Barrett the
it
platypus?
is just Barrett. That's where all the gunfire's coming from.
As we all know, Barrett is the only person in the whole of Final
Oh,
Fantasy
shit.
VII who owns a gun.
Forgot.
Did he die?
Yeah,
Rip.
What the fuck is that allowed?
Wedge,
Okay.
Cloud. You saw the height that he fell from.
Are you?
He's probably fine. Everyone in this game is lacking fine.
He's taking a nap. He's sleeping.
You're gonna
Yeah.
hurt yourself, dude.
Wedge, you all right?
Does it fucking look like it? And his eye twitched.
Cloud.
Cloud, you remember my name.
No, I didn't.
Barrett's up top. Help him.
Take care of my cats.
And Cloud, sorry I wasn't any help.
Oh no.
I don't do a dying person very well, I'm sorry.
I'm going up. I want the world to know.
Going up.
It's time for a rock ballad.
Oh my god.
You know what the best way to climb a large pillar is? Like a rock ballad montage.
Eris, you look after Wedge.
What the fudge? Okay.
Eris, do me a favor. I have a bar called Seventh Heaven in this neighborhood. There's a little girl named Marlene there.
Uh-huh. Don't worry, I'll put her somewhere safe.
Like the cupboard.
I have room in my pants.
No, Marlene's a girl.
It's dangerous here. Yes,
I
she's
have
a
room
girl.
inside my hollow spine, as
It's
everyone
dangerous
in
to
this
go
universe
alone.
has.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this, hands her Marlene.
It's dangerous here. Everyone get away from the pillar, quickly. Everyone get out of Sector 7.
Don't worry, I'll keep her someplace safe. This takes Marlene with Wedge.
Aren't sectors like the size of countries?
So long.
They're like cities.
I just love men with a sense
Oh,
of duty.
like a city. Okay, well.
It's just like seeing someone fall to their death. I love someone with a sense of duty.
I don't like this.
I mean, listen, my dude. Whatever gets you going, but time and a place.
Help, my strange and wonderful little place.
No.
And this was supposed to be my last job. Do something.
It's supposed to be my last job, Marge.
I never thought this would happen to me.
Great.
I
I'm
made
quitting
my
tomorrow.
mistakes.
Got nowhere to run.
Fucking hell. This fucking game, I swear.
It's beautiful.
I love Cloud's like, what the fuck are you looking at? With fucking smug Tifa there. And the Eris going, Itchy's mine.
Bold of you to assume I won't try to hold both of your hands.
All right. Wow, that just fucking dropped right off there.
Fucking Tifa's pose there, it screams like, the problem with polyamory. Looks like a fucking Ransona there.
I hate. Anyway.
Anyway.
Okay, fine. If you want a cat fight, I guess we're doing this. Hi.
So today has been yet another wonderful stream of me yelling about capitalism and
And me yelling about everything else.
Woo!
and Alex yelling while dropping out of their chair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then just Jane yelling.
Yeah,
Woo!
Jane being a teapot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jane is the pot from which we pour all of our tea.
The only element missing to all of this was whether or not we actually talked about Modem today. Because we didn't meet this last week,
Oh,
unfortunately.
we did.
Well,
Little bit.
we didn't play Magic of the Mundane. That's going to be happening tomorrow, assuming that things don't end up getting derailed or anything like that, but yes.
Bold of you to assume there's any chance it won't.
oh my god, it sounds ominous.
I meant in-game.
Okay.
Never mind. Anyway, so that's why we didn't talk about it today, because there's no new information. Not that we haven't disclosed anyway. I love looking at the assemblage of fucking icons here, and there's wholesome, then there's Elias being a little kind of, sneaky-ish or kind of like confident, arrogant, and then there's just Griffin.
Don't be racist. I am a building.
What?
Have you ever seen that video, Alex?
No?
I'll just show you the one clip. I'll post it in chat.
Oh
I
my
will watch it
fucking
after the
god!
stream.
Longer thing, but yeah.
Okay.
I will let Lauren wrap up the stream first.
Yeah, let's do that. I want to thank all of you for coming out to watch today. Thank you guys for joining me in the call with me. That's Cybernetic Pink Eye, Griffin, Jane, and Alex.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. I mean, it was always nice to see you again, Skeeto. I don't know if you watch these afterwards, but it was always nice to see Skeeto, and thank you again for the contribution. Once again, I appreciate any and all support that goes to both this as well as my Sirenia Studios channel, which just uploaded a new cover. The cover of The Other Side in character. It's a long story. The video itself actually explains it.
Just watch it.
But-
It's really good.
We had a lot of fun with that. It came out real well. I'm really proud of all of it. I put a lot into the artwork and editing and everything.
Hell
You're
yeah.
really good, guys.
But
Please
there's the regular support through Patreon, which is always linked in the description of every video. Obviously on screen right now you can see thecoffee.com, which Shikarian was very kind to make use of earlier in the stream. Thank you again for that. Skeeto, thank you for the $20 donation through YouTube. All of these things do support what I'm able to do, as well as things like right now I'm still having ongoing issues with Zelda's ear. Apparently she has an antibiotic resistant strain of kind of an infection, so we've been using a stronger antibiotic, but if this one doesn't work, then we're gonna have to escalate it even further. And so things like the support for the channel goes to things like that, as well as, you know, daily life expenses, and all of that stuff. Expenditures, because that's a word.
Expenditure.
But it really does all make a difference. I'm really only able to afford getting her care, for example, because of the support that I've been getting through, you know, the regular Patreon support, as well as through streams like this. So when I say that it makes a huge difference, I mean that I can actually do something to take care of my cat and not have to say, you know, pass her on to someone who can, because that would devastate me. So things along those lines, it makes a huge difference to me just on a personal basis. So there's that. I just wanted to express my gratitude like I always do. If you're not subscribed to Cyronia Studios, why the fuck
Do
not?
it.
What are you waiting for?
And yes, you can always, like, I know that I was just saying I hate capitalism. I do. And I really wish that I didn't end up having to ask people for money. That's one of those things that does not sit comfortably with me. But unfortunately, we live in a society, and that phrase is still going to be relevant for a long time, unfortunately. And in order for me to function in this society, I do need to have some kind of income, and I've already been over the specifics about why this is kind of one of my limited options as of right now. So, that makes a big difference. I always appreciate it. And even if all you do is show up to my videos and join for chats like streams on this or leave a comment, all of that means a lot to me too. That really does. Like, I can't tell you the difference between putting something out there, pouring my heart and soul and everything into something only to get silence in response. I've been through that. It sucks a hell of a lot more. So even if all you have to say is, nice job, or I really like this, or thanks, you know, any one of the, if you show that you're engaging enough, if you leave a comment of some kind, it really does genuinely make my day. So, all of that is to say, I hopefully will be back next week. I don't know if I'm going to be continuing my Final Fantasy VII run or switch to something else. There's a good chance that, well, actually, no, there's a good chance of any of these things. I'll just leave it ambiguous. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, somebody. Somebody once donated. Anyway.
Don't you need somebody for months?
Look, stop. Anyway, thank you, everyone, for watching today, for tuning in. I hope you guys had fun while I was running around doing all sorts of, like, leveling, grinding, and all of that stuff. I hope that my rant didn't just come across as obnoxious to you. This is stuff that is important to me. And hopefully I will see you guys next week for whatever the hell it is that I'm going to be doing then. So,
For coming, guys.
take care, everyone.
Bye, friends.
Have a good one.
Hasta la vista.
Bye!